Welcome to That Stick. Ladies and gentlemen, we're back. They said we would never be back. Nick, you would never guess who tried to stop us from being back this week.
Who, Brett?
I don't want to name the company, but I've done an audition today and I want to kill myself because if that tape ever gets out, it's going to be severely embarrassing for me. Have you ever done an audition where they send you a script and it's the dumbest shit in the world and you got to send someone a recording of it and you just know they're going to keep that on their hard drive for the Christmas party and fucking roast you?
Oh, for sure, man. For sure. There's so many out there of me just fucking absolutely butchering stuff.
Yeah, like, sometimes you look at the script, you're like, oh, you want me to do the eyes? What? What are you talking about? I'm a racist character all of a sudden? Jeez.
No, I think you wrote that script, Brett.
Yeah, that's
the one
script.
you wrote.
Yeah. I got in trouble for writing the script. Yeah. But you used to work at Access 31 and you were telling me, or Community Station, that people used to submit TV shows.
Yeah,
Is that true?
People would submit TV shows, just like a husband and wife would be like, we want our own TV show.
Yeah.
And they may or may not have had a CD, a file of the worst ones. And there was one that was just crossings around Melbourne, like train crossings going off.
Oh, really? So it's
cars
just a camera.
drive.
It's like ding, 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 ding.
Yeah,
Man,
perfect.
all jokes aside, that shit gets such big hits online.
What's it called? Slow TV. Slow TV or something.
One of the highest rating TV shows on like SBS is a GoPro on the front of a train and it's just driving.
Yeah, the Garn.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
And you can just watch the Garn.
Slow TV. It's like watching us mountain bike ride.
I was going to say watching our brain patterns.
Slow TV. Slow.
Hey guys, tune in to Flat Stick for some slow TV.
Slow. Now, Brett, you had a big weekend. Where were you, mate?
Mate, I was in Wagga Wagga and
the Riverina.
The Riverina. And
were you triggered by its cold highways?
Well, I was like, I'm going to ride the dirt bike. It's going to be great. And then I looked at the weather for once and it was awful.
Oh.
And I decided last minute because I'd have to add a day on. You know, you got to leave Thursday for the Friday gig, so you can only ride 5 hours. I was going to go around. Yeah. And I was like, nah, fuck that. And then at one point, I was just driving to Wagga and I wound the window down to like get rid of some fucking, I don't know what the fuck I was throwing out there, like a fingernail or something disgusting. I opened the window and that gust came through and I was like, oh, thank fuck I'm not on a motorbike.
Oh, man, I would rather ride the Swanston track 10 times. One day on the fucking highway.
I'd rather it be cold, wet and rainy than that road, because even if I drive to Wagga Wagga around and take a couple of days, on the way home, you can't spend another couple of days doing it. You've just got to get on that highway.
Yeah.
And that highway sucks.
Oh, man.
And it was raining, it was howling, there was not one thing that was enjoyable about it. I hated it. I hated it at all. But Wagga was good.
That was good.
We're doing Dry July at the moment.
We're doing Dry July.
I
did want to ask you about this, Brett.
One of us is struggling more than the other one.
Yeah.
Nick, would you like to talk about how you're struggling?
Oh, man, no. I tell you what, I am struggling today.
Oh, really?
I am. Well, I started work I'm working back at the fabric factory.
Yeah.
If you don't remember last year, lifting 30 kilo, and they put me straight on the hard rolls yesterday, like lifting 30 to 40 kilo rolls. And I'm like, I remember after doing it for a few months, I could do it. It would still hurt a bit.
It takes time to build up,
But then yesterday I was like, how did I do this? Like, I'm fucking fitter than I've ever been, and this is so heavy. And then when I was doing it, I was like, I think I actually might have, like, buy myself a golden ticket and have a JMO
today
with a pint of water. You know what I mean? With a pint of soda. And I was about to break. Then I got off. I was like, Nick, you can fucking do this. Just get home. And
I got if you're going to snap, I'm going to buy myself one as well. I'll drink right now. I'll crack a beer right now.
I was really going to snap.
Yeah.
And then I got home, and then my partner and I be going to this exercise class next to us, right? Mm-hmm. And usually, it's all the different you're doing fucking burpees and bench press and stuff. But this one, they're like, okay, what you're going to do is you're going to grab 20 kilos, then you're going to hold this position, like with both your arms up. Then you're just going to bend down into a squat, then go back up again and don't move your arms. And I'm like, I've been doing this all fucking day. I've been doing it all day. And then I said, what's the next exercise? And you're not going to believe it. They said, you're going to get a medicine ball.
Unload this freight container.
Yeah. They said, you're going to get a 20-kilo medicine ball, put it on your shoulder, then walk out to the street and back. And I'm like, that's what I've been doing all day. And it was the hardest workout ever. And then I was fine after that. I was too ruined to even walk to a bar. But as I was doing it, I was like, I'm taking my partner straight to a bar. We're going to have a big fucking JMO and soda, Then today, had to do a shoot in the Belfry.
Oh, now, no. You're shooting in a pub.
Wanty could have been a nice guy.
Could have been.
Could have poured some alcohol-free beers. Instead, 3 beautiful pints of fucking IPA right in front of me. And I was fine with it at first until I had to put the beer up to my lips. It was so close and fuck, man.
Did you do it?
I nearly cracked.
Oh, man, I would have just fucking thrown it back hard. You wouldn't have seen me on this podcast. It'd just be an empty seat.
Yeah.
And then 20 minutes into this podcast, I would have fell through that door.
Yeah.
I would have been on a bender.
Oh, for sure, man. I was so close and I nearly cracked. It was the worst pain I've ever been through.
Man, I'm proud of you, but I didn't do too well on the weekend. Dane, I may have also bullied him into buying me a golden ticket.
Okay.
Dane, the River Arena Comedy Club bought me a golden ticket. Dane Simpson.
Definitely not a good influence.
Not a good influence. And yes, he bought me a golden ticket. And as soon as I heard that email, Wagga couldn't have been further away if it tried. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it was. So I pulled an hour beforehand and had a beer at a pub by myself. And God, I loved it. I just had a schooner by myself, and I just that little bit of nectar hit the lips.
Where was it? Yass or somewhere?
No, I didn't even know the town I was doing the next night. Gregory?
Gregory? Yeah.
I can't fucking pronounce it.
Yeah.
And I had a beer and I saw the comedy poster up and I said, "Oh, is that around here?" And she goes, "No, it's in this pub." I was like, "I'll see you tomorrow." And I was just in the pub that I was performing at.
Right.
I didn't even know. And then got to Wagga and then just fucking went from a 2 to a 10. Got on the beers. Had a stay. I love a beer by myself.
Yes.
I love a beer at a pub by myself.
Well, that's what I was saying to Mike. When you're younger. And remember, sometimes you'd have no money or whatever, and you'd walk past a nightclub and you go, fuck, I wish I was in that nightclub.
Yeah.
Drinking beers, getting loose. You got
dancing a pit bull.
You got
whatever.
FOMO,
Yeah.
But when you're older, you're like, see some guy lonely sitting by himself and you go, oh, man, I wish I was at that bar by myself.
Man, there is nothing more beautiful than an empty pub.
Yeah.
And then you're like, that's for me.
Yeah.
I get the whole bar to myself. I just get to sit here, look at a view.
Yeah.
I did struggle we were in, where were we? We were in this, not Cairns. We were somewhere regional New South Wales. I was right on the water and I got this big seafood platter, prawns, oysters. I got the works. It was my last day on the Comedy Roadshow. The sun's going down. It was fucking beautiful. I've never been happier. And I was like, God, I could go a beer, but I resisted. That was so hard for me. But on the weekend, Dane turned it up, and my God, did I wake up with the worst hangover in the world. And I was like, I don't even remember. I was like, I didn't turn it up that hard. And then I was speaking to this guy called Caveman. He's a comedian. What a great name. And he goes, mate, you had 3 drinks at one stage. You had a cocktail, a rum and coke, a beer, and he goes, and then you got a red wine. He's like, you were dancing all over the shop. I was like, I don't even remember.
You were dancing.
I was dancing, but I wasn't dancing. I was dancing with the drinks. You know what I mean? I wasn't out there boogieing. I was like, hey. And then, I woke up, hungover as shit, and then I brought the mountain bike which nearly fell off the fucking car on the way there. I hit a truck came past and the wind knocked it out of that groove.
Oh, really?
I nearly fucking lost the mountain bike shitting. And then I go, well, there's no good mountain bike parks in Wagga Wagga. I'm hungover. It doesn't matter. I look on fucking Trail Forks. I go, oh, I'll have a look over here. They've spent like $20 million on the best mountain bike park. Like there's a pump track, there's a BMX track, there's a jumps track, there's a full mountain circuit that takes you up to the top of Wagga Hill. And I was hungover going like, I guess I got to do it. I was like, I've never sweated so much in my life, but I fucking loved it. It was beautiful. I had such a good time.
Oh, man. Yeah, it looked like a great track.
Man, it was great. I fucking had a ripper day, and then someone else bought me a golden ticket by the time I got to the bottom of the mountain, and it may have been myself. No, it wasn't. And then I just got on it again, and I had 2 days, and I just turned into a normal drinker. Yes. I had a week off, and I drank on the weekend, and it was beautiful.
Now, Brett, you did write me a rather hilarious message because,
like
myself, we're wedding shedding. We're getting ready to get ready for the wedding.
For your wedding. I don't know why I'm shredding. I'm trying to impress your wife.
Yeah.
And she's going to walk down the aisle. She's going to see me with a six-pack and say, see you later, Kappa, you fucking nerd.
Yeah, I'll be free from both of you. And that will be the greatest day of my life.
That's the dream for you, isn't it?
I'll start
It's
crying.
also the dream for us, getting rid of you. You know what I mean?
The biggest party ever.
Can I come?
We'll all be partying. Okay, so you've sent me a photo of your goal.
Yes.
Which is to get to 76 kilos.
Yeah, I put a big number up. So if I get close, I'll be happy.
Shoot for the stars,
Shoot
get
for
the
the stars.
sky.
Yep.
Love it. Week 1.
Yeah.
83.4.
Yes. Not a great starting weight.
Now, this is at Monday.
It's Monday. And then a full week later. Yep. Full week later.
Week 2. 84.0.
I've put on fucking nearly more than half a kilo. And man, that week, all week, dieting, exercise. I started doing F45. I did 4 classes. And I was like, all right. And that one weekend, Palmer, Riverina, beers. I've somehow, and I mountain bike for 2 hours. I just don't get my body. I've somehow put on
You
weight.
wrote, fucking hell, a week off the piss and exercising every day. Fucking hell, I give up. And then I went, a week off the piss. You just got blind in Wagga 2 nights in a row. Then you go, 5 out of 7 nights is pretty good, cunt.
It's true, it is. Fuck. Now I'm getting bullied. There's only one thing I can do. Have a fucking beer.
Next time, man. Next time we have a few beers, because do you know what?
Well, I've weighed myself because this week, you know what I'm like, I get pissed off if I can't do something.
Yeah.
So this week I went full psycho.
Yeah.
Full psycho. Sunday, no drinking. Monday, I did this exercise class in it's like a Bikram yoga studio.
Yeah.
You drop 2 kilos of water straight away. Then I signed up to F45 every single day of this week. So I've done 4 classes and I'm burnt. I rock up and I'm dead. And he's like, are you doing every day? And I was like, fucking oath I am.
Yeah.
But then I had to cancel yesterday because I had to do a film shoot. But then you know what, I worked 14 hours just moving stands in a fucking forest. So I was like, well, that's my cardio. I think I did nearly 38,000 steps last night.
Hell yes.
Yeah. So, but there was catering food.
Now,
there.
I was just about to say this.
You got me. It didn't take me much.
And I was when you rang me before you went to the set, you're like, "Hey man, yeah, just going out to do a music video." And I said, "Oh yeah, who's it for?" And you're like, "Oh, some famous person. I don't know who it is. Tony and I." I said, don't you mean Tones and I?
I don't know who any singer are.
Anyway, I was like, oh, that's fine. You know, that's good. That's kind of cool that you didn't know who she was.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, cool, man. And you're like, yeah, I didn't know who she was. I went up to this person and said, who are we doing this music video for? And then she said, it's my music video. So you went up to Tones and I and go, do you know who we're doing this fucking music video for?
Well, in her defense, she's just she doesn't have the full bravado of people around her. She's just walking around chilling, being cool. And I was like, oh, she must be. She doesn't have any ego or whatever. She's just one of the working class saying g'day to people. You know. So I was like, oh, she must be working wardrobe or something. She looked nice, and I said, oh, do you know who this is for? And she's like, yeah, it's me. And I was like, oh, cool. Yeah, thanks, man. Thanks for the work. Yeah. She was lovely, and the clip was awesome. And man, they played their music. And it's not my cup of tea, but she's a good singer.
Oh, man, crazy singer. Really unique
good
voice.
Really unique voice. And not fake, because she was warming up beforehand, and I could hear her, and I was like, Jesus, it sounds like the radio.
I really hate that when a song is overplayed, but people don't like the singer. Yeah, and you're like, you know what? It's been overplayed. Yeah. It's out of their control.
It's like, your fault you put it on. You listened to Nova.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Yeah. It's your own fault.
Yeah, put it on Spotify. Put it in the rotation one time a day. Put it in the mix.
Don't blame the artist. And don't blame Tony.
Anyway, Brett.
or Tones, whatever her name is.
Dry July. Tough.
Oh, yeah, sorry. I didn't tell you.
Yeah.
Catering last night.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, don't.
Now, because shredding, obviously. So, Brett, pre-thought, I had dinner before I went, kangaroo, Salinas meat, and then I bought a bag of nuts. And I was like, don't even look at the catering. Don't even go near it. You don't even want to know what's there. Not your issue. And then I was like, and someone goes, oh, can you run a power lead to this truck from the generator? I said, not a problem at all. Put it in, come around the front, and the lady, and it was a catering van, which happened to be a bagel catering company that did a Reuben. And she's like, do you want a Reuben? And I was like, nah, I'm good. She's like, what about this? It looks so good. And I was like, all right. So I had the Reuben. I
can't resist.
Man, I love a bagel.
There's no way you could resist that.
No one can resist that. And then, yes, admittedly, I had about 15 party pies after that, which was on me. 2 bags of chips. And then
did the lady go, hey, would you like 15 party pies?
and then someone came around with chocolate pretzels at 5 a.m. in the morning. I was like, yeah, I'll have them as well.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
You're working a 14-hour day. Man, I was on a good track.
Yeah.
Had a film shoot a couple of weeks ago. And they brought around, I put a photo of my Instagram, the biggest slice of apple pie you've ever seen.
Dude, I saw that, and I'm not a desserts guy, but that fucking, if you gave me that and a warm with a bit of like vanilla ice cream, I would have happily died after that.
I ate 2 pieces of it.
Did ya?
2 pieces.
Fuck.
It's just huge. And so, Brett, I'm also faced with a conundrum.
Okay.
Got to go to another film shoot this week.
Oh, no.
In Sydney.
Is this for your boner pills?
Mate, it could be for anything.
It's for your little... You've got to look at Kappa's commercial.
Going in a hotel and also catering. So I'm going to be put to the test this week.
You are really going to be put to the test.
Huge test this week. It's going to be brutal.
We haven't video recorded this story, so I reckon we should because it's a banger. But you got to tell us the limp dick story again.
Oh, no, we've already told this story.
Oh, have we?
Yeah.
Oh, we haven't recorded. Oh,
okay. However, I do have something. We've got the Patreon going, Brett.
Man, we got the Patreon. Man, so many people are getting around it. And look, you guys are like, oh, look, we subscribe to other people's Patreons. You know what they do with their Patreon? They put it in their pocket and they pay rent. Disgusting. You know what we do? We bank it up. When we get to $2,000, we go on a motorbike adventure.
Whoa, yes, Brett. Well, I've been doing a bit of research. You and I have been messaging, stuff like that. Mm-hmm. I've become fascinated, and I need to reach out to some flat stickers. We need to put it in the group.
Yes.
Keep a flat stick group. Motorised eskies.
I'm listening.
Are they fast enough to race? Because they look pretty slow, but can you hack them? And I think I'm sending this message out to a lot of flat stickers, but mainly one person. And that is Adam Woods in Gundawindi.
Yeah.
our head mechanic.
Can
you get a motorised esky quite fast?
I've seen Makita do, or maybe it's like a hacked one.
Yeah.
But you put 3 5-amp batteries in there and the fucking thing flies.
Yes.
I've got like 5 Makita 5-amp batteries at the back. Let's fucking go.
Let's go.
We could do electric versus petrol.
I saw 2 motorised eskies on Facebook Marketplace. I nearly bought them both. I'm like, let's do a race, Brett. But let's look into it because I did.
How much were they?
I did look at a couple of races.
Yeah.
It seemed a bit slow. So I want these babies fast, and I reckon we should do it on dirt.
Okay, I've got an idea.
Yeah.
We get the motorised eskies. Obviously, the last day of us drinking on Dry July, maybe that's too soon, but we recreate the Bathurst track on dirt.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, like
Now,
I'm talking.
this is an idea.
That's an idea. Not like obviously per fucking meterage, but a smaller version of that on dirt.
Because I was thinking something like that where we put beers in the eskies, although they wouldn't go as fast. But
I reckon it'll go faster because we're a little bit drunk.
2 to 3 beers, and we have to deliver the beers to people to come and watch. So
Right.
you need to use the eskies for
I was going to
something.
say, I'll be delivering beers to my fucking mouth.
Yeah, that's it. So, I've been looking into that. So let us know, flat stickers, motorised eskies. Have you seen anybody that's hacked them, made them faster? What's going on?
Well, I think I don't know if you probably could, but it's a small, from what I can understand, it's like a small lawnmower engine.
Yes.
And the problem is the weight. It's our fat asses sitting on it plus beers and ice. But can we do an upgrade? Is there something we can do? Do any of you dorks out there know something? Let us know.
Because you can turn up the rev screw, the idling screw, let more air in.
Yeah.
And, maybe it'll get a little bit more out of it. But I did see
we need
one
a
on
full-time
Facebook
mechanic.
Marketplace they did hack it to make it faster. So,
Okay.
they said it in the description. So, we'll have to see what happens. Now, also, Brett, got... flat stickers, can you send that in? Now, Brett, I want to talk about something that is coming up soon.
Okay.
And that is my Bucks
intervention?
my Bucks party.
Oh, your Bucks party.
Basically, your
Oh
intervention.
my God. I'm getting so many fucking emails from dorks about this fucking Bucks party.
Now,
do you think that's appropriate, Brett? Shut the fuck up.
I don't want to know.
No, you won't know till you're there.
But however, I was talking about Bucks parties with a good mate of ours, Ben Bryan,
Yeah.
and he said he was at a Bucks party, right, where they had the buck, and very funny, I've seen this before, had a ball gag in his mouth,
Hilarious.
and then the stripper was whipping like his bare ass,
Yeah.
right? And then she started going really hard, until he started screaming. And she was smiling, but then gradually stopped smiling and was just going, "Rah, rah."
And at which point, we all saw our friend come.
And then they all had to just go like, no. Like, stop. And like, had stern words with her outside, then took the ball gag out of the buck's mouth, and he's like, why'd you stop? I was having fun.
My safety word is deeper.
Welts on his ass.
Jesus.
And I was like, do you think that lady had just gone through a breakup of some kind?
Yeah.
To be smiling and then it just gradually drops. So guys, if you could I thought as a Patreon episode, send in your best Bucks party stories.
Send in photos of welts on your ass.
Yeah. I want to. We'll put them in the group, DM us, whatever, and we will release it as a Patreon episode. Best Bucks party stories, and we could even get a friend on as well. Maybe Dave from Bolter, maybe someone else that can talk about these Bucks party stories.
That's a great Patreon episode. Wild Bucks stories, because if they do get a bit out of control, it's behind a paywall, so we can. I've actually got a wild Bucks story I can share, but it has to be behind a paywall.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, actually, I've got 2 wild ones, so that's going to be on our next Patreon, I think. Oh, wait, Patreon in 2 weeks. We'll give time for people to put them in. But speaking of welts on the ass, it just reminded me of this story. I was seeing my missus next door, so I'll keep this. I was seeing a lady, and she's like, oh, I'm kind of into, a bit of domination and stuff. And I was like, oh, okay, yeah, I'm happy to try anything. And we were sitting at this table in her kitchen. She's like, oh, look, let's try some, like role playing and stuff like that. And she's like, and I was like, oh, okay. And she's like, close your eyes. And I was like, oh, okay. Let's go, some kinky stuff or whatever. Close my eyes. She punched me so hard in the face, it knocked me off a stool. She just went bang. And I was like, that's a 10. We need to start at a 2. Let's start with some spanking. You've been a naughty boy.
God.
She knocked me off a fucking bar stool.
Oh, my God.
I was like, I've got to go home. I was like, this is too much for me.
You sure, Brett, you sure she weren't like, there was no prelude to this and maybe you just got home pissed and you were singing in the kitchen and then she's like, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, that could be an option as well. Yeah, I can't really confirm nor deny.
This woman was so kinky.
Yeah.
I slept with her sister and then she punched me.
Yeah. It's like there's enough of me to go around.
All right, now before we wrap up, I've got a couple of bits here, Brett. Now, Harry Bink, freestyle motocrosser.
Yes.
I'm scrolling through Insta the other day.
What has he done?
I see he's practicing something. Now, you'll get this on the video. We'll put the clip up. He is doing a backflip. This is onto the mat. It's got him practicing, right? He's doing a backflip.
Yeah.
But also trying to spin his body. So he's trying to do a 180 with his body. A 360 with his body.
Yeah, right.
So he gets off the seat, does a 360 with his body.
He's backflipping, and then his body's doing
like a 360
on the bike while he's rotating.
So it's called a body varial, right?
That is psychotic.
And he's doing this onto the mat. He put up this post and it was so great. He's like, freestyle moto is brutal. I have a lot of respect for anyone riding the sport. I'm kind of speechless from here, but my body is beat and the clock is ticking. Something will come from this training, but for now, my body and mind is drained from all this experimenting. I think I'll probably get injured if I continue beating myself over what I'm trying to achieve. Anyway, enjoy me having a crack. So, man, it just shows you, I love this video because it's just showing, hey, I'm not fucking invincible. This is hard, right? And I'm thinking this is a crazy trick, Brett, right? And then for some reason, I look into the comments, right? In the comments, he said, also wanted to say, so much damn respect for David Ronaldo for stomping a body viral flip. Very technical trick. And I'm like, hang on. Has somebody fucking actually done this?
Oh, so it's been done before.
Look at David Ronaldo's Instagram. Never heard of this dude before. Don't know where he's from, right? Check this. So he does a body varial when he's not in a backflip, then does a body variable while he's doing a backflip.
That is the coolest thing I've ever seen. It's so oh my God, I love it.
What the fuck?
You know when that actress, she's like, MMA is not fucking sport or is not art, martial arts or whatever. I was like, this is more artistic than ballerinas, fucking hip hop dancers, all that shit. It's the hardest sport in the world.
Yeah,
I said it here. Fuck everyone else.
It was insane. So we'll put those clips up. David Ronaldo and Harry Bink. Check it out. One more piece of news now, Brett. Remember our mate that we met in Brisbane with the YZ250, Chili Vanilli?
Yes, I do remember him, yeah.
What a legend.
Yeah.
Great bloke.
Oh, he had the two-banger, wasn't it? And it got stolen.
Yep, got stolen. However,
RIP that bike.
Let's not focus on that. Chili has reached broad new horizons.
Okay, what has he done?
He's into mountain biking.
Okay.
And I've been checking him out. He's been riding on some trails near Ipswich. He's good, right? And then he puts up a story last night going, hey, mate, I'm competing in my first mountain bike race ever in Ipswich.
Awesome.
The Ipswich Fox Superflow.
Okay.
So he's going to go in this race. Now I said to him, man, would you be our correspondent to show us? So Chili's going to ring in next week. He's going to tell us how he's preparing for the race.
Fuck yeah.
Then he's going to go in the race. Then he's going to give us he's going to post some reels and stuff of the race, how it's going.
Awesome.
And fill us in for it. So big thanks to Chili Vanilli.
Man, we love that. If you're doing any stuff like that and you want to send us some footage or call in, we'll fucking love that.
Because I want to go on a race one day, Brett. One day. I would love to go on a mountain bike race.
I've thought about it, but then I realized, I mean, number one, I wouldn't win. But, I think sometimes racing ruins something. I'm enjoying mountain bike so much at the moment. If I put on all right, you're racing in 6 months, it would consume my entire life. You would never see me again. I'd stop doing comedy. Yeah. I'd live in the forest. I only care about mountain biking.
Yes.
As soon as I get that the number on the bib, I'm all in,
So it's good to get. We've got Will Northorpe. He's a sponsored flat stick rider.
Still haven't sent him the jersey.
Thanks, mate.
Yeah, it's been 2 years.
Yeah,
the factory delays.
We've still got to do our jersey, and but however, now we've got Chili Vanilli, our Ipswich Superflow correspondent.
Oh my God, I love it all.
Legend. If you're going in any races, if you've been in a race, let us know. Other than that, send us your Bucks Party stories.
Bucks Party for next Patreon. Let's do that.
Also, I'm taping my live show, Hold Me Closer, Tiny Cancer, on July 29th at Basement Comedy Club.
Oh, my God.
Run by none other than the king of comedy himself, Carl Chandler.
The biggest pain in my ass.
So if you see an angry man in the door, please give him a slap from us and just say, hey, this is from Cap and Brett.
Kiss him right on the lips.
Give him a big kiss.
If you kiss Carl, I'll pay for your ticket.
Say, hello, Carl, I love you. And if you want to piss him off, say, man, I bought 2 tickets, but I've got a friend that's not coming.
Can I get a refund?
Can I get a refund?
Now. And then just stand in the line staring at him.
So, I got that on the 29th. Still tickets available. And also, Ben Knight and I are doing a show this weekend at our favourite cafe, Little Azitas.
Yes, get
Brett's
down there.
done a show there. It's fucking so much fun. Come along, 5 o'clock Saturday.
Perfect. All right, guys, until next time, remember, get on that Patreon. Keep it flat. Stick.